practice is now complete. You need a full set of pins. You may do so by hitting the pin spotter function of your lower monitors. Once you're ready, hit the start play button.
And good morning, everyone. Welcome into continuing coverage of the 2024 Ebonite Fall Classic here in Waterloo, Iowa at Maple Lanes. My name is Mike Flanagan from Inside Bowling. I'd like to welcome you into our broadcast here on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to our channel, make sure you do so. We're approaching 100,000 subs, and we would love the support of you as well. We've got 6 games for you here this morning in our cashers round. It's the top 56 bowlers. Yesterday, we had 3 squads of 56 each. These are the 56 of the best across all the different squads. We get started here on lanes 11 and 12, 13 and 14 on our main screen. And we've also got lanes 5 through 8 for you on our bottom right picture-in-picture. Up here on our screen here at the Ebonite Fall Classic to get things started. On lanes 11 and 12, we have Keaton Ostrowski. He is letter A. He is our tournament leader. Blake Walsh is second. He is letter B. Letter C is Zach Andreessen. He is third. And Ryan Julian is fourth, letter D. See a lot of youth here this morning. A lot of youth, as a lot of college players are back in school. And there's some great college programs up here within driving distance. And we get a lot of great youth bowlers. Over on lanes 13 and 14, we've got Tristan Albrecht, who is letter A. Cam Crow, who is letter B. He's looking to go back-to-back here in the Greater Iowa Bowling Association Majors as he just took home the 11th Frame.com Open. And he also just punched his ticket to be a full-time touring professional on the PBA Tour as he made his way in through the tour trials last month. So congratulations to Cam Crow. Letter C is Brandon Runk, also another tour player, and also Jacob Lasefko. Those are your top 8 qualifiers coming in to today. And you see on the bottom right of your screen over on lanes 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, we've got Brock Alderson, Tom Hess, Keaton Bieri, Kendrick Siders, along with Quentin Bolin, Robert Vader, Jeremy Keneally, and Chad Nelson. This pattern played out. It's 38 feet in length, and it is just barely over 2-to-1 ratio, meaning very flat, meaning very challenging for the players. There is the pattern. You're going to see everybody play outside of the second arrow. And you're going to see at least 50% of the field are going to be using urethane bowling balls, meaning purple hammers, black hammers, pitch blacks, IQ 78s, and tanks. Lefty's got a really good look on this one, but so do the right-handers as well. When we talk about all squads combined here, and when we call 200 par, these plus-minus totals I'm going to give you is how many pins over par they had for 7 games. Keaton Ostrowski was 376 over. If you guys all pull out your calculators right now and you take 376 and you divide that by 7 games of qualifying, the young man averaged 253.71 to be our TL tournament leader. And that's important because no pins are dropped, and after these 6 games here, we will have our stepladder final determined. The top 4 spots are the most important because they are locked in to be the seeds 1 through 4 on the television show later today here on our YouTube channel. But also 5 through 10 also all are going to get to bowl more, and they're going to get to bowl in a bracket to determine who will be the 5 seed. More about that later. Blake Walsh is plus 309. Zach Andreessen is plus 282. Ryan Julian, 273. Tristan Albrecht, 250. Cam Crow is 214 over. Brandon Runk is 201 over. Jacob Lasifko is 198 over. And then Seth Tegmeyer is 9th at 184 over. And 10th is Carson Willie, tied with Isaac Goodman. And I talk about 10th place because that's our next cut. We cut to the top 10 after this. Players within 100 pins of 10th goes all the way down to 32nd place, Raiden Nakagawa at plus 79. I would say it's going to take close to 320 over to make it into the top 10. So if you're a guy like Tom Hess on the bottom right of your screen, who currently sits 45th at plus 31, he's going to need to go about 270, 280 over to have a chance to make it into the top 10 here this morning. It was feast or famine for these players yesterday. We saw a lot of people go minus and become very humbled here this weekend. But not this group. These are the best of the best, and that's what we're going to see here today. 6 games for you in the cashers round. Bottom right of your screen shows you what game we are in, and we're glad you're with us. Now, in case you didn't know, there's over $6,000 added in this event. And these events can all be found out. For more information and for also to sign up for future events at GIBA-bowling.com. There's an email address on there if you want to get in touch with Joe. He can take care of you on any upcoming events. We do 3 majors a year: the 11thframe.com Open, the Ebonite Fall Classic, which we're streaming right here, and the Ebonite Winter Classic, which takes place in February. We want to thank our sponsors, Ebonite. If you're looking for a new bowling ball purchase or accessory purchase or whatever it may be you're looking for in bowling, make sure you consider an Ebonite product. They're also owned by the Brunswick family of brands, so also give their brands a look as well. Also would like to thank our friends at the Waterloo Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out their website, Experience Waterloo. A lot of great things to do up here in Waterloo. Their website's fantastic. Check them out. Also want to thank our friend Brandon Steen. He's been sponsoring this event. He's switched around to a couple different companies over the years, but right now he's with Stride Bank and Structure Real Estate. Give those companies a look if you're up here in Iowa and you need any of those needs. Make sure you check them out and ask for Brandon Steen. Also want to thank our Convenience Mart partners, Kwik Star. Make sure you always fill up, grab your snacks at a Kwik Star. I want to thank our jersey partner, I Am Bowling. If you head over to iambowling.com, you're looking for some jerseys, some gear, GIBA is your code. GIBA is your code. It's a really nice discount, 25% off over at I Am Bowling. Also want to thank our friends at Budweiser. Always remember to drink responsibly, but Budweiser is the official beer of the Greater Iowa Bowling Association. We want to thank our friends over at the Other Place restaurant on Ridgeway for their sponsorship as well and what they do to make sure these bowlers have a great prize fund. And, of course, our host hotel, the Hampton Inn. So thank you to all those great sponsors that make this event so great. It's a $160 entry fee to get in. And first prize is $2,800. But there's also a Bet You Win pot that the players optionally can get in for an additional $10. And if you get in that and you win the tournament, you take down the entire bank. And that bank normally is somewhere between $700 and $900, depending. And then sometimes it carries over because someone may win that forgot to get in the pot, and then it carries over to the next major. So that's what we have going on here today in Iowa. Beautiful Maple Lanes. We've got a 28-lane bowling center here. And we were coming here for many years. We've been coming up here 12, 13 years now. And an unfortunate tragedy happened. A really tough situation happened here where the place was set fire by some really bad people, and they had to rebuild or sell the land. And shout out to the Amy family for rebuilding this place and making it is what it is today. The Great Maple Lanes up here in Waterloo. A gorgeous bar. They had outside band here on Friday night. It's a real destination and a great restaurant as well. And the pro shop here is phenomenal. I mean, you really don't get much better than what we have happening right here at Maple Lanes. So I encourage you, if you get a chance, you're driving through Iowa, come by Maple, bowl a couple games, enjoy it. Or if you're looking to bowl an event and you want to add this one to your schedule next year, this is a good one here. Maple Lanes in September, and we go to Cadillac XBC, which in its own right is also a phenomenal place. But that one's in February. But get up here to Maple in September. The weather's nicer outside, and the weather's not quite as frightful as it is in February. Now, we talk about how great bowlers played yesterday, how great they did yesterday. And I even said it on the broadcast yesterday of how things can change in a day. Things can change a lot in a day. You leave, you go grab some dinner, whatever you do on a Saturday night, and you get some sleep. You gotta start your day up again. You gotta recharge the batteries. You gotta change things around. Different jersey. You come in. Maybe you're more tired. Maybe you're less tired. Maybe you're mentally not as sharp as yesterday. Maybe you're sharper. It just depends. And it's a whole new day. Is what I'm trying to say. It's a whole new day. And we're looking at our tournament leader here. Having a rough start here. Rough start. Keaton here goes 9 spare, 8-1, 5-4, 9 out. He's got 45 in the fourth. This kid averaged 250 yesterday. Now, I don't know Keaton very well, but I'm going to get to know him today. I know that for sure. And that's one of my favorite things about streaming these events is being introduced to new players and seeing them for the first time. Because I can't tell you how many times we've come up here and we've seen some player emerge, and the next thing you know, they're bowling on television on Fox on the PBA Tour. Nate Stubler is a great example of that. I have a link posted at the top of the chat, and it's our standings and information tab. Over there you can find out a lot of information that's going on here today. Past champions, the oil pattern, and all the scores from yesterday. I'd like to give a shout out to Brian Bloomquist and to Reggie and to Jenny and to School and to Mr. Maslowski. And I appreciate the nod on that, sir. Let me know where you're watching from. Not a whole lot of activity in our chat room this morning. Let's get that thing fired up. Let me know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for today, who you'd like to see win. I do like the comment here. Now that Cam is a PBA exempt player, now he's wearing jerseys. That's pretty good. Pretty good, gotta say. Playing a little bit deeper there than I would have anticipated there for Zach Andreessen. Shot yesterday seemed to play a little bit further out. And more struggles for our tournament leader, Keaton Ostrowski. We'll watch Cam throw a shot, then I'm going to invert the stream. Let's go take a look and see how these players are doing right over here. Tom Hess open with a triple, 9 spare, 7 out, and then a 9 out. Kendrick Siders, who finished with the last 4 to make it in. He would have made it regardless, but he finished strong in his block, and I just want to make mention of that. And now he's got 5 in a row. He's still on a purple hammer most of the day there when he was getting most of his score. I'm sure he's probably still in one of those now. And you look right next door, Robert Vader. No relation to Darth. He's got the front 5 as well. And just as soon as I come over here and bother Mr. Siders, of course he misses. There is no such thing as a black cloud. There really isn't. But if there was, I am it. There we go. That chat room's starting to get active now. Rhode Island checking in. Towson, Maryland checking out. Watching a little Chad Nelson today. Love me some Chad Nelson. Watching from Manchester, Iowa. Here to watch Simon Larson. Good morning. Watching from Sigourney, Iowa. Go Brock Andreessen. Near Dayton, Ohio checking in as well here. Little Detroit. Watching a little Nick Crummell. Iceland. What up, Iceland? And just like that, the strings of strikes that I put some attention on go away. We'll watch Kendrick throw a shot. We'll watch Hess throw a shot. Put a shot in over here on the right lane as well. Mr. Keneally here. And then we'll check back in on our leaders. The way the cross works for these 6 games, we see the leaders in game 1, and the leaders come back through towards the end of the block. Nice shot from Tom. All right, we'll invert back. 11 and 12, 13 and 14. Still no strikes for our tournament leader. That's the story right now. Keaton Ostrowski has not struck yet. Going at a 154 pace right now. Zach Andreessen, who's 282 over, is working on 280. He sits third. Blake Walsh led A squad yesterday. I didn't think anybody would catch him. But then Keaton went around him. 309 over. Where is Clayton Moore this morning? He's down on 1 and 2. We got a really talented field here. We really do. It's amazing, though, the amount of youth bowlers we have up here. When I say youth, that doesn't mean that they're like, you know, in junior leagues or stuff like that. They're just young. So what do we think, everybody? Keaton Ostrowski averages over 250 yesterday. And if he strikes out, he bowls 168, and he does not have a strike yet. How is this possible? That was a pretty good shot. I want to give a shout out to my man Kenny Seymour this morning, tuning in. Biggest fan in bowling. How you doing, my friend? Hopefully you're doing well on this Sunday morning. Kenny, great to see you in the chat room. Lots of love sending out to my man Kenny Seymour this morning. Well, Andreessen right now is like a shark. He is the shark right now. I know Prather's known as a shark on a PBA tour, but this guy's a shark right now because he smells blood in the water and he's coming after it. He's ready to take a bite. He is ready to take a bite. Andreessen plus 282, as I mentioned. Blake Walsh is in second. He's letter B. He, too, kind of finding a little blood in the water here, and they're trying to hunt down Keaton Ostrowski. .94 back is Andreessen. My man Ryan Julian out there. Also looking pretty good here this morning. I wonder if Keaton's ball speed is just a little amped up here this morning. Coming as a tournament leader, all fired up. Start throwing it past the break point. All the urethane going down the lane. He's got to shape it a little bit here. Walsh is crushing it. Come on, Keaton. Let's get on it here, bud. Oh, my goodness. Is he going to strike at all this game? Is it even possible? And he's kind of got that body language now that it's messing with him. He's frustrated. He is so frustrated right now. And when you do that, you know, sometimes you put out that universal energy where when things aren't going good, you almost got to draw the line on your score sheet. You got to draw the line in general. You got to take a couple extra deep breaths. You got to shake it out of your system. You got to change something just a little bit here. But he has hit the pocket the last two shots. They've been pretty good. Nice spare. Here's Andreessen. Crow off to a little bit of a rough start here this morning as well. Best he can do is 195, and that's if he converts the baby split. Another one for Zach. Brandon Runk also with a nice bagger over there. Open. I'll just throw 7 in a row. He's letter C. Again, we got 6 games for you, and then we'll have our stepladder coming up right after, about 12:30 Central Time. Yeah, Andy, I noticed that. Top 4 going into today are MMU guys. That is true. Eric Littig is in the building. I don't know if he'll join the booth or not. Typically, he's helping his bowlers all day on Sunday. Ostrowski, Walsh, Andreessen, and Julian all go to Mount Mercy. Teammates. That's a tough team. If any of you are going to make any collegiate predictions this year, they've got a young team, but a good stable there. They could definitely make a run at it this year. Andy, what are you gonna say here to Keaton Ostrowski? You gonna use this this stream here in a classroom setting and say, hey, let's take a look at what can happen when things go wrong and workshop this a little bit? So here's the thing, chat. Is Keaton gonna get a strike this game? Will he? He had a lot of them yesterday. Let's wait and see. I am going to say yes. I am going to say that he is going to go up and actually deliver 3 strikes in a 10th frame. And then forget about what happened in the first 9 frames the rest of the day. Man, a 10 pin. This is just brutal. Cover the spare. All right, here we go. Come on, Keaton. Let's get at least 1 strike here. Nope.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
It sure is.
Oh, my God.
132 for our tournament leader. Lanes 11 and 12. Looking for a strike on that pair, but
it won't be today, brother. It won't be today.
Well, good luck to Keaton the rest of the way here. You know, you got to just draw the line and go to the next pair, and hopefully when you hit the pocket, you can knock them down, because that game was rough. But Zach Andreessen finishes with 258. That's 126 better than Keaton Ostrowski. And Blake Walsh, best you can do is 209. So we got a new tournament leader. Zach Andreessen goes to the lead. While we see these folks finish out, I am going to invert the stream here and take a look and see how everybody did over here. Letter C over on lane 5. That was our man Kendrick Siders. Try to paint a picture here for you a little bit. Kendrick Siders is down in, he's plus 29. What else we got here? We got Robert Vader working on 279. Vader is plus 17. Hopefully you can finish it out here. Move up some spots, makes a big difference in the prize fund. Standings link isn't working. Okay, great. Try this again. It's mostly because I typed it out myself instead of actually hitting the copy. Trying to get it to paste. All right, I'll do it this way. Standings and info. And V, there we go. Let's unpin that. Unpin. Tom Hess just picked up the mic. What's up, dude?
Well, not my bowling score. How are you?
I bet you outbowled the tournament leader.
Yeah?
He didn't throw a strike the whole game.
Nice. I threw 2 turkeys and bowled 190.
Tournament leader bowled 132.
Oh. Still in the lead, probably.
Nope.
No?
Zach Andreessen bowled 258 and beat him by 126.
Nice.
Yeah.
A little different than C-Squad last night, I guess, huh? Either that or he's still tired.
The last 4 shots of the game, he didn't miss the pocket, and they were all really good. But yeah, he got off to a slow start.
Well, he's got some room, so he'll be able to make that up. Yeah, not so much.
Well,
I got to not miss.
Yeah.
Can I throw 60 strikes?
Well, you're coming over to a good pair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What makes it a good pair? 220, 170, 180, 150.
Yesterday.
Okay.
Larger sample size.
Okay.
21 games yesterday of me watching all the pairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where do I need to stand? What do I need to hit? What do I need to do? No, never mind. I got it.
You probably need to knock 10 down, because
10 down?
if you only get 9, I want to see your pin pals pair percentage this event.
Yeah, it's not good. Goodbye.
See ya. That's Tom Hess, everybody, coming by. Of course, I got to dig at him on these spares here. I think he's gonna bowl like 2. This 9 and 10. We had 300 on this pair. Did we have 2 300s on this pair yesterday? I think we did. I know we had 1.
Down, Nelson. Jesus. Oh, fuck, it took me off.
Okay, I think I fixed our link. Let me know if that one works. And now we're going into game number 2 here. So let's go. Tom Hess just missed the head pin. What's he doing missing the head pin?
Could have been bad.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm surprised more people don't get hit by bowling balls in the bowling center. Anyway. All right. I can finally finish my setup here. All right. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it, bud. Great. Glad it's working. All right. Back in business. So over here, let's see who we got here. I see Trent Mitchell. Right side of your screen, Trent Mitchell. Jackson Robinson, who had 300 yesterday on 9 and 10. Yeah, I saw that. Jackson Robinson, as I mentioned, Nicholas Kidd and Garrett Meadows. And on the left pair, we got Benji Martinez, Clayton Moore, Dave Dentlinger, and Dawson Peterson. Bottom right, we've got Chad Nelson, Jeremy Keneally, Robert Vader, Quentin Boland, Jason Miner, Alexis Runk, Patrick Hovda, and Jerry Mars.
You paid me to sit in because bowling's done. Third of my daily rate.
breaking news. Breaking news. Keaton went to another pair and started with a strike.
Same as yesterday.
190. No, Ryan. None today. People didn't get here on time. We just had a gutter ball on 11. And then when it gutters, the thing flashes different colors. Let's see. I got scores after game one. Zach Andreessen, your tournament leader, at plus 340. Keaton Ostrowski hangs on to second now at plus 308. Blake Walsh at 297 is third. Ryan Julian fourth at plus 295. Tristan Albrecht is fifth at plus 262. Brandon Runk sixth at plus 226. Seventh is Carson Willey at plus 209. Eighth is Jacob Lasifico at plus 195. Cameron Crowe is now ninth at plus 188. Seth Tegmeyer is now 10th at plus 184. Followed by Isaac Goodman at plus 170. Victor Cortez Jr. at plus 167. Andrew Blaney is in 13th at plus 164. Nate Vanderbeek is in 14th at plus 160. 15th is Brandon Cryer at plus 156. 16th is Thomas Cutsforth at plus 153. And so on down the list. And this is all updated and available on the standings link that I have pinned to the top of the chat room. It's raining strikes right now on these two pairs. From this angle, the lanes look super long. Yeah, I mean, I got the full approach on there. It's true. 7 and 8 all bowlers started on the wrong lanes, so letters will be different this game. Great. And then Trent gets 4 out of 5 on that. It's never fun. His reaction is probably the same reaction we would all have to that spare. Nope, no milkshake bets today. Thanks for asking, though. I was talking with somebody last week, and they're like, hey, if you ever really wanted to have this live streaming thing go to the next levels, if you could have a little thing that popped up off to the right of this, or another site where, as it was happening, there were lines being set, and you guys could all bet on this. You guys could say things like, Robert Vader this game, over or under 212.5. You could bet on it. Maybe one day we'll have something like that. All right, everybody. I had a few things there I was archiving from yesterday. Keaton Ostrowski, just to give you an idea, I know we're all interested. Strike, 6 spare strike, 8 spare double. This game. I talk to you guys sometimes about how I root for the females and I root for the people over 50 years old. And just kind of, I don't know why. It's nothing against the youth, but I just feel like they have the whole future in front of them. Well, not to call Dave Dentlinger old, but he makes the finals in these things sometimes, and he is the oldest guy that makes the final. I've seen it multiple times. How about Dave here? 4-bagger, 9 spare double. He's got his purple hammer out. Dave right now is plus 55 coming into this game. But he always performs on the live streams. He also buys a lot of our merch at Inside Bowling. That's an Inside Bowling shirt that he's wearing today, right now. And you can save 15% at Inside Bowling on all the apparel with coupon code YouTube in the bottom left of your screen. Love your support. We've got some really cool new dry fit hoodies on there. Those things are flying out of here, and we've got them priced so ridiculously cheap. It's insane. With 15% off, you can get a dry fit hoodie for 27 bucks. Yep. I just said it. Where can we find the standings? Top of the chat. Click on that link. Everything you need is there. Also, if you don't have any plans tonight,
Let's meet at the Red Onion at 7 o'clock.
and bring me some money. Money's always a good thing.
I'll give you $10,000.
That'd be perfect.
I tell you what, I'll give you $14,000.
That'll work. I'll take that too.
Tickled a little bit.
I'm going to go ahead and let you take a peek at the scoreboards on our bottom right of the screen. And Fred Flintstone out there today. Got a little score happening over here, especially on 11 and 12. (13 and 14). Struggle bus over there. Oh, collapse it all there, Mr. Keneally. How about that for a four-bagger? Dentlinger. The Bet You Win pot has $790 in it. First place in this one's going to be $2,700. $29,570 our payout here today.
It's doable. It's out there.
Trent Mitchell, how about that? He needed a break. It hasn't been going so well for him here. See if Dentlinger can finish it out. Guys, I'll be right back with game number 3. Guys, it's really cold in this bowling center today. I had to go out and grab a coat. Shout out to Dave Dentlinger with 267 though. Also, it looks like had 242 for is that Benji? Yeah, Benji. Garrett Meadows here, we're looking at 268 possible. Great game. Great game. 268. He was in 40th at plus 51 coming into that game. Garrett was. Trent doubles in the 10th. See some folks out there picking up these dry fit hoodies this morning. Appreciate it. You will not be disappointed. You will love them. Andrew Blaney coming into scene here. He's already underway in game number 3. That just went way past the break. Brent Boho. One guy's bowling ball misses the head pin right. The other guy's bowling ball goes right through the face for a 4 count. Kind of sums up this oil pattern. We can officially roll into game 3 now. As game 2 is complete. See if Boho makes this. Brandon Mooney. A 5-10 for Brandon Mooney. Yep, we all saw it, Brandon. You left a 5-10, buddy. So we have Blaney, Brandon Mooney, Brent Boho, Simon Larson. And we got some Larson fans in the chat. And then on the right-hand pair now coming in, we've got Kyle Rosenberg is letter B, Mike Yaw is letter A, Lucas Finley letter C, and Raiden Nakagawa letter D. Bottom right of your screen, we still got Benji Martinez with Clayton Moore, Dave Dentlinger, and Dawson Peterson. And then next door, we've got Trent Mitchell, Jackson Robinson, Nicholas Kidd, and Garrett Meadows. Again, we're cutting down to the top 10 here. 56 players, pretty extreme cut from 56 down to 10. Top 4 will be our top 4 on our step ladder. 5th through 10th will all be bowling against each other to figure out who will be the number 5 seed. Here in Waterloo, Iowa, glad you guys are here. And to Cedarville guy.
How you doing, my friend?
There you go. How you doing? Standings after game number 2 are in and updated on the website if you'd like to check that out. Zach Andreessen still leads at plus 334. Keaton Ostrowski is second at plus 325. Ryan Julian is now third at plus 297. Carson Willie is now fourth at 273. Blake Walsh must have had a bad game because he's down to fifth at plus 243. Jacob Lasifko is sixth at plus 240. Tristan Albrecht is seventh at plus 231. Brandon Runk eighth at plus 228. Darren Bloomquist ninth at plus 221. Cam Crow is now 10th at plus 213. Isaac Goodman's at 209 and 11th. Andrew Blaney now 12th at 195. Lucas Finley 13th at plus 194. And these guys are on our stream here. So these are guys just on the outside looking in at the top 10. Peyton Navik is 14th at plus 190. Nate Vanderbeek 15th at plus 185. Seth Tegmeyer down to 16th now at plus 183. Tommy Burns at 182 is 17th. Then it goes down to 167 with Thomas Cutsforth in 18th. So with 4 to play, you look at a guy like Dave Dintlinger's at 122. Garrett Meadows at 119, who we just saw both of those guys bowl pretty big games there. Can they make it in? Can they get in there? We will see. All that information is available, as I mentioned, on our standings tab, which is pinned at the top of the chat room. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, when we look at the scores here, Blake Walsh had 146 the second game. He had 188, 146. Darren Bloomquist, 232, 278. His start here today. Andrew Blaney, 258, 231. Lucas Finley, 237, 278. These guys are off to a rocking start. Peyton Navik, 216, 248. Nate Vanderbeek, 231 and 225. Those are some of the players that are bowling their best here today already. Dave Dintlinger, 206, 267. Garrett Meadows, 217, 268. So those are the players I was talking about. Those are the ones that have a real opportunity here. They can keep the hot hand going. Even Kendrick Siders, 246, 236. Off to a great start here today. Carson Willie, 236, 250, 264. He's averaging 250 today. He's got himself up to 7th. As we're watching these folks, I do want to just take an opportunity to look over here. Take a look at the scoreboard here. Dentlinger has got the hot hand right now. Strike, open, three bagger. Yes, 3-bagger. Benji Martinez hitting the pocket, but having some carry issues there. He's letter B on the left side of your screen. So we'll keep an eye on those players. They'll be on the bottom right, just once you have an opportunity to see their scores. So Andreessen leads. Ostrowski is in second. Ryan Julian third. Carson Willie fourth. Those are your top four right now through 2 games. So Blaney started, as I mentioned, 258, 231 here today. This game here, best he can do is 173. Brandon Mooney can get to 171. Brent Boho can get to 222. And Simon Larson, 221. Next door, though, we got Lucas Fenley, who's been on a tear as well here today. Fenley bowled 237, 278, and has 279 going here this game. Kyle Rosenberg, he's got 105 in the fifth with a strike up in the sixth. This pair quite a bit behind. Mike Yaw, 73 in the fifth with a strike, and now a single pin conversion here in the seventh, hopefully. And Nakagawa, similar situation, 96 in the fifth with a strike and a single pin conversion here. In the meanwhile, we got a bunch of strikes here. Dawson Peterson. Spare 7-bagger. He's currently plus 94. 236, 204 to start the day. And that string comes to an end. Go check in, finishing out these games here. Nice game by Dawson Peterson there, 257. Benji tripping a 4-pin there, still getting the 230s. bounce out of here. Check out Blaney here, or excuse me, Finley finishing out here, working on that 279 game. Again, Lucas Finley on the move here today, 237, 278, looking to be in the 270s again for back-to-back games, and gets the 4 to connect into the 7. It's going to be in the 270s. Lucas Finley, man on a mission. Currently right now 13th at 194. This is going to put him inside the top 10, well inside the top 10. And Finley today started in 31st. And he's going to be up in about 6th place now after 3 games. Plus 79, moving up. Started the day at plus 79. Now he's plus 194. And add 79 to it would put him at 273. Currently right now 273 is 4th coming into this game. Nice start to the day. Lucas with the lid off. Great work out there. And just like that, we are done with game number 3. Halfway done with this cashier's round. Heading into game number 4 now. Game number 4 looks like it's getting ready to get started over here on lanes 5 and 6, 7 and 8. We have moving in little Darren Bloomquist coming in. Bowling with Kevin Magnuson, Zach Carter, and Logan Williams. And over to your left, you got Victor Cortez Jr., Alex Bryce, Nate Vanderbeek, and Peyton Nabick. Bloomquist today off to a good start as well, 232, 278. I don't know what he had the last game. Well, we'll have that for you here in just a moment. Thank you much. All right, guys. Our man Keaton Ostrowski has gone back to the lead. After bowling 132 the first game, he came back with 217 and 258. He's at 383 over. Zach Andreessen is now second at plus 381. He bowled 258, 194, and 247. Ryan Julian is third at plus 342. Ryan has bowled games at 222, 202, and 245, excuse me. Carson Willie is at plus 278. He's fourth. Lucas Fenley moves all the way up to fifth at plus 270 now. Lucas goes 237, 278, 276, 791 to start his day. Outstanding bowling. Darren Bloomquist, who we have here on the right side of your screen, bowling on this pair. Bloomquist has started with 232, 278, and 215. He's up to eighth. He's plus 236. Jacob Lasif goes seventh at 262. Brandon Runk is sixth at 263. Ninth is Blake Walsh at 233. Cam Crow is 10th at 227. Isaac Goodman just knocking on the door, 3 pins back of Crow. 10 pins back of Crow is Vanderbeek. Tommy Burns is 11 pins back of Crow. Those scores are available over on the standings link that we have there for you at the top of the chat. Looking at the players that have averaged the most, of course, we got Lucas Fenley averaging 263. Darren Bloomquist averaging 241 this morning. Garrett Meadows is averaging 243. He's a man on the move. He's up to 16th at plus 165. Remember last night he was finishing out and he wasn't sure if he's going to even make the cut. Now he's got himself all the way up to 16th. Dawson Peterson is averaging 232 this morning. Dave Dentlinger 230. Those are some of the higher averages here this morning. Kendrick Siders averaging 225. Robert Vader's averaging 227 this morning. And that's what we have. head over here. Take a look. How is Lucas bowling this game? Double open strike. And we got a 4-bagger here on this pair as well. Kyle Rosenberg has got the front 4. All brands are being used here to answer your question here in the chat. I don't know of any tournament that's exclusive to just one brand to be thrown. Jonathan Shallow looking to finish out here. Can still get to 238. Had Brady Stearns posting 196, 190 for Zach Grimes. Trenton Holtz 201 if he spares it up. Got Lucas next door still striking. Still get to 244. He's been the man on the move here today. Mike Yaw can get to 226. Kyle Rosenberg still get to 231 and 196 left for Simon Larson, or excuse me, for Raiden Nakagawa. Two to go as we start to develop this picture here of who's going to be our top 10. Right now, Ostrowski lost the lead in game one, pulled 130, got passed by Zach Andreessen, but now he finds himself back at the top of the leaderboard. Ryan Julian third, Carson Willie fourth, Lucas Finley fifth right now. Finley just 8 pins back of Willie.
Hey, lock in, bro.
Move over here for game 5. We got Seth Techtmeyer, who's been flirting around the top 10 all day here today. Inside, outside. Carson Willie, who's been inside the top 4. It's letter B there. Thomas Cutsforth, letter D. Pulling in his, what is that, Minions jersey? And Isaac Goodman, letter C. And then right next door over there, we've got Tristan Albrecht. Who was 14th going into the last game. Cam Crow, Jacob Lasifko, and Brandon Runk. Thank you much. Got standings coming in here. Zach Andreessen is your leader again now at plus 456. Zach just bowled 275. Ryan Julian had 247. He moves into second now at plus 389. Keaton Ostrowski had 194. He falls from first all the way down to third at plus 377. Lucas Finley now up to fourth. What a run today. Lucas Finley averaging 256 for his first 4 games. Lucas plus 303. Brandon Runk is now fifth. Runk is plus 280. Carson Willie is in sixth at plus 270. Seventh is Darren Bloomquist at plus 254. Cameron Crowe is eighth at plus 251. Cam must have had a good game. Well, nothing crazy. 224 the last game. Blake Walsh is ninth at plus 242, and Tommy Burns 10th now at 240. Andrew Blaney on the move. He's averaging 229, just had 265 the last game after a bad game of 162. Blaney's in 12th. Dawson Peterson is averaging 241 today. 236, 204, 257, 267. Dawson Peterson has got himself up to 14th at plus 218. Garrett Meadows bowled 226 the last game. He's averaging 239.3 today. Garrett has got himself up to 17th at plus 191, knocking on the door. He's 49 back of the top 10 right now with 2 to go here. There is Runk. Runk in a good position right now, sitting in 5th. Do I dare say anything about it? I don't think I will. The man on the thumbnail. Starting to get going here. Cam Crow had a lot of confidence coming into this one. He's plus 251 coming into this game. He's in 8th. He's only 11 pins ahead of 10th. Now he's got the front 6. Here's Cam. 7. Starting to feel it now. Peyton Nabick has the front 5 over on 11 and 12 also, just to let you know. Nice shot there from Seth, playing with the gutter. He's a little reactive off the outside there. I see 3 players on the same pair with the front 4 down on like 17 and 18. But here's Cam Crow on the front 7. Run 8. If Crow bowls 300 this game, that would take him to plus 351, which should put him inside the top 4, top 5 for sure. Brandon Cryer is plus 154 in 22nd. He's working on 269 over on 9 and 10. Nick Crummell also on that pair can bowl 234. Not anymore though, he just 2-4-10 in the 10th. Also on that pair, we've got Keegan Alexander. He's working on 279. Keegan Alexander is currently at plus 148 in 23rd. So this thing's going to really bunch up here. A lot of big scores, a lot of people charging here with a couple games to go. And again, like I said, that one pair down there has 3 players all at the front 5 now. Yep, Jay's right in the chat, Ray. We are in Iowa. Those 3 strings of strikes I was talking about are now through 6 frames down there. And of course, Cam's got the front 9 here, as we saw a little bit ago. Keegan Alexander can bowl 279. He's on lane, he's gonna be up on lane 9 here in just a second. You'll see him off on the right side of your screen. Scores are going nuts. Imagine brackets right now. If you're in brackets, you could tie with 300. Keegan missed. Second shot in the 10th. 268 the max for him. Keegan just flagged the 3-pin. 267 for Keegan. Threw away a pin there. All right, so Cam Crow on the front 9. What do we think, everybody? Is he going to do it here? It's actually really amazing right now. Oh, we did have one player miss down there on the pair that had the three front sixes. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 and 6 in a row. Still down there. Cameron Crow. Front 9. Here we go. Front 10. Meanwhile, we got 259 being bowled here by Jacob Lasefko. He's 11th right now, plus 232. Cam now looking for 11, gassed it a little bit. Still going to be in the 280s. He's in good shape. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the scores over here. Zach Carter, 225 max. Victor Cortez Jr. had front 5, 9 spare, 9 out, double. Victor in 24th at plus 136. I'll be right back with game 6.
You know what it was? I cracked open the ring. Hitting the pockets fucking Dutch crap. Back 24 going?
I didn't shoot 300, I shot 280.
Okay.
I almost,
There ain't nothing wrong with 280 then.
after frame 3, I said, all right, this might be a pair I can shoot it. And this pair, I don't know about this pair. I got to see the rifle. This could be a pair too.
Good walking to you.
Don't tell me I just gave like walk. Tell me I just walked in.
Well, folks, Lucas Fenley still at it, just bowled 300. He was one of those strings down there on the high end I was talking about. Fenley's just been a man on a mission here. He is now 403 over. He's averaging like 260 today. All right, trying to get organized here as we get ready to go into the last game. We've got quite a bit going on here. Scoring pace really went up that last game. There were some really, really big scores. So Lucas Fenley today, 237, 278, 276, 233, 300. He was averaging 256 going into the 300 game. So he's up over 260. And our original leaders coming into today are now back on our live stream. which is Julian, Ostrowski, Andreessen, and Blake Walsh. We were just discussing the step ladder here. Joe came up. Cam Crow's got the front four over here, by the way, just to let you know.
Sick of him beating me here.
All right, I got the standings here. Standings come in, they should be refreshing your browser as well. Zach Andreessen, your leader, at plus 503. Lucas Finley goes all the way to second. He's plus 403. Ryan Julian is third at plus 392. Keaton Ostrowski is now fourth at 371. Cameron Crowe all the way up to fifth at 338. And Cam has the front four next door. He's trying to get a bye into the step ladder to be in the top four. He's got to beat Keaton Ostrowski by 33 pins. So Ostrowski, who do we have up right here? He's got the front three. It's letter C. So he and Cam in a bit of a dogfight to see who's going to make it into this top four. And now Cam just threw a messenger over to 7. Pretty sick. You can see on the right side of your screen. All right, 6th is Carson Willie at plus 294. Jacob Lisifko is 7th at plus 290. Brandon Runk and Blake Walsh are both at 277, 8th and 9th. 10th is Darren Bloomquist at 267. Then it's Tommy Burns at 266. Nate Vanderbeek, 235. Benji Martinez at 231. Kendrick Siders at 220. Dawson Peterson at 215, along with Andrew Blaney and Keegan Alexander and Seth Tegmeyer. They're all at 215. So got to keep our eyes on Runk, Walsh, Bloomquist, Burns, see how all that shakes out. And Lucas Finley today is averaging 264.8. Cameron Crowe has the front 5. He's going to be stepping up on lane 9 here in just a moment. Folks, our step ladder will begin right after this. We will break the stream. We'll have a new stream that'll come up for you. Keaton Ostrowski, though, still has 279 left. Again, he and Cam are battling out for the 4th position right now. Cam just wrapped a 7-pin. Thank you much. All right, folks, sorry. Grab some lunch because action's fast and furious when we move forward here. So, Cam Crow is throwing at a 10-pin on lane 9. 258 his max. Our man Keaton Ostrowski is going to maintain the top 4. Ryan Julian as well. Lucas Finley will as well, and so will Zach Andreessen. So those are our top 4. So that's our top 4, and then 10th, Darren Bloomquist. I don't know where Darren is right now. I was looking for him. He's further down. Well, we know Cam Crow's going to be in as well. Probably going to be 5th. Blake Walsh was at 277. He's got 248 left. That should be okay. Brandon Runk had 244. He should be okay. Jacob Lasifko, 222. He should be okay. Carson Willie was... Letter B. He's looking okay too. So Bloomquist and Burns. Bloomquist and Burns. I'm gonna go check with Eric. Right now, with all the jockeying for positions, we think Darren Bloomquist is going to fall out of the top 10. He's not having a great game. And then we think Benji Martinez is going to go in. He bowled 250 the last game. So we think Benji's going to go in. So you got Ben, you got Carson Willie was, do you even know where he was? He's with Seth and those guys. Letter B right here. He's got 258 left. So he should be safe, right? So you just got Bloomquist out and Benji going in? That's what I got too. Oh, nice break there for Carson Willie. Right. Yep. Yeah, I've got it too. Yep. Cam didn't get in. Cam didn't get there. Yep, fifth. Yep, that's what I saw. All right, Eric and I have got it pretty much figured out here. Yep. And Andreessen, Finley, Julian, Ostrowski, Crow, Willie, Lasefko, Runk, Walsh, and Benji Martinez is going to be, I believe, our top 10. And we'll have that action for you on 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 here in about 20 minutes. This young man here will make it into the finals here. Carson Willie. We'll have that coming up. Like I said, in about 20 minutes from now. I want to thank our great sponsors for putting this event on. Allowing the players to compete for an additional $6,000 in prize money. I want to thank Ebonite, our title sponsor, one more time. I want to thank Waterloo Convention and Visitors Bureau, Brandon Steen, the Steen team with Stride Bank and Structure Real Estate, Kwik Star. I want to thank I Am Bowling for being our jersey partner. Budweiser, always remember to drink responsibly. The Hampton Inn, our official hotel. And the OP over on Ridgeway, the other place on Ridgeway. So the best of the best started with 168 players. Now we're down to 10. 10 players after this round. $2,700 up top with another $790 in the bet you win pot. Brings the total to $3,490 for first place, and making it in the top 10, you get at least $700 back for your $160 entry fee. So I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in and watching this event so far this weekend. If you've made it this far, make sure you tune into the finals. Coming up in, like I said, about 20 minutes. We'll have a new stream. It's scheduled. It's out there. We'll get this one stopped, and we'll turn it around with a new one. I'll get some graphics made. Lanes 5 through 8 is where we'll have the first 2 rounds. Then we'll go to lanes 11 and 12, 13 and 14, 15 and 16, back to 13 and 14. Then 11 and 12 will be our championship pair. Should get finished around 4:30 this afternoon or so. So we got another 4 hours of action. Those matches are always way more exciting than the qualifying games and even the cashers round. So I invite you to join us. Can't wait to have you here. No stripping re-oils. It'll be what's left out on the lanes. Old school. So for everybody here at Maple Lanes, Amy family, Ryan Wilson, our general manager, and for everyone at the Greater Iowa Bowling Association, led by Joe Engelkes, his wife Rosie, of course Jennifer, and Greg, who helps out with the website as well. My name is Mike Flanagan. You've been watching coverage of the Ebonite Fall Classic 2024 edition right here on Inside Bowling, and only on Inside Bowling can you get this event.
Nice bowling with you. Nice good bowling yesterday and today. Thank you. Nice good bowling.
So with that, I say goodbye for just a short while. Make sure you join me for the finals coming up right here from Maple Lanes here in Waterloo, Iowa.